that we the people of India is a real power, and through us only the constitution is deriving its authority. Through constitutional only our executives and judiciary and legislatures are functioning inside our country. For this purpose only we are having a constitution for our people. In emergency situation, national will be under the control of the Union Government of India. Financial emergency, state emergency and national emergency.
राष्ट्रपति जी ने आपातकाल की घोषणा की है।
Indian Constitution, not a dead letter. Sometimes it may be a main question. It is a living organic document, a living organic written document, a legally codified, a living organic written document. That is our Constitution. What is there in the meaning of organic, living organic written document? Because when I am seeing the Constitution, it was came into force on 26th January 1950. Very good. But after that, from the time of 26th January 1950 to till date, I can able to see 100 and plus lot of amendment came into exist. Because everyone knows Constitution is the basic. On the basis of the Constitution only the government is going to function. The government is going to provide governance to the people. Very good, well and good. But the most important thing when I am looking into the government also need a direction. On the basis of that, the government also keep on creating so many rules and regulations. But suddenly, some part of the Indian Constitution is not in favor of the Indian people. The Indian people's welfare is having conflict with the Indian Constitution. Then definitely, then immediately, it is a very, very necessary thing that the people no need to change themselves towards Constitution. The Constitution need to amend, need to convert, need to modify in favor of the people of India. Not people need to modify themselves in favor of the Constitution, because it is the most important. It is not a dead letter. Once upon a time someone made, you can't able to. It is not a sacrosanct. It is not a holy book. So you can't able to change anything. It is not like that, because we know very well through the preamble, through our Constitution, at the end we will say that we the people of India is a real power, and through us only the Constitution is deriving its authority. Through constitutional only our executives and judiciary and legislatures are functioning inside our country. Various organs of the governments are functioning inside our country. So this is a necessary point you need to understand. It is a legally codified living organic document for the need of the people, for the necessary of the people, for the interest of the people. Our makers, our lawmakers, our executives, our legislatures keep on modify those provisions of Indian Constitution in the name of amendment procedures. So when I am going to discuss about the objective of the Indian Constitution, the objectives are very clear. The two-way objectives people are having. One is to taking care of welfare of Indian people. Another one is to taking care of well-being of Indian people. Welfare and well-being of Indian people. This is the most important thing, the welfare and well-being of Indian people. It is an objective of the Indian Constitution. For this purpose only we are having a constitution for our people. So a question comes, what is the objective of Indian Constitution? To provide welfare and well-being of the people is the most important effective objective of Indian Constitution. No doubt in that one. So we'll going to handling this idea, welfare and well-being. When I am talking about welfare, it is in collective nature. It is on the basis of we feeling, a collective nature, because the government through the Constitution is going to take care of the country's welfare, the citizens' welfare, the people's welfare in a very collective manner. For that purpose only, when I am opening preamble, that is a guideline for the Indian Constitution. Through the preamble only, I can able to see what is there inside our Constitution. The preamble starts with we the people of India. Solemnly. It is not talking about I Indian citizen. It's not like that. We the people of India is the beginning of Indian preamble. So preamble is also talking about welfare of the collective nature, the Indian people, Indian citizens. So through this way, through the objective of the Constitution, through this government using Constitution want to taking care of the welfare of the Indian people. When I am going to discuss about well-being of every Indian citizens. not in collective manner, in individual manner. So here, well-being in terms of the health sector, the way how the government is going to take care of the health sector of health of every individual, based on that only I can able to say that well-being of the citizen of India has done. So objective of the constitution in collective manner is focusing on welfare of the people of India, in an individual manner, well-being, health of every individual citizens. So this is the way the Indian constitution is having a broader objective. Welfare and well-being of the Indian people, the government need to take care of. And second important thing, the provisions borrowed from various countries. I already told from one single source. From single source, like Government of India Act 1935 alone. Okay. Other than that, I already told from USA, the concept like fundamental rights. From UK, the concept like parliament. Okay. From USSR, okay, the duties kind of ideas. From Irish, then I will say DPSP. From South Africa, then I will say that amendment procedures. So like this manner, some more countries also. So other than that original idea, the provisions also, so many various best provisions also borrowed it from different countries. So some people may say that it is completely a borrowed idea. The Indian constitution is the longest and lengthiest because the Indian constitution need to take care of the geographical vastness and historical background, aligned with the principles of the unity in diversity in nature. The Indian constitution is having some more provisions like the federalism, borrowed methodology. Other than that, the idea of directive principles, fundamental rights and DPSP, along with the principles of the independent judiciary and integrated judiciary, parliamentary form of government with the universal adult franchise, aligned with the principles of the idea of what we can able to say that the judicial methods and fundamental principles. Judiciary are the one, the Supreme Court of India, apex body, highest body in judiciary. And they are also having a three-layer structure like a Supreme Court at one place in New Delhi. And below that, various states will have various high courts. And below that, the district courts and the local municipal court. But district court, till that, district court, high court, Supreme Court. Three-layer structure we are having. An integrated method we are having. Integrated judiciary we are having. While seeing the most important part inside Indian judiciary, the Supreme Court of India, the highest court, the apex court, will act like a final interpreter of the Indian constitution. Suppose I am having a doubt, I am having constitution right now. I want to learn more about constitution. Some questions I am having in my mind about constitution. Then what I need to do? I can able to go to Supreme Court of India for any clarification. Supreme Court is the one and only sole and final authority in the name of the interpreter of the Indian constitution. Some interpretation we need to go in future and future. Only Supreme Court can able to interpret. The President of India can able to act like a guardian of the Indian constitution, like Guardians of the Galaxies movie you might be seeing. Like the way the President can able to act like a guardian of the guardian of the Indian constitution with the able guidelines of counseling of the judiciary. And other than that, the emergency provision. During emergency situation, it is the right of the government. So based on that, the government, the central government may dismiss a state government. These are all some examples. So emergency provision, two way we can able to discuss. The emergency provision also borrowed it from Germany, West Germany, Weimar Constitution of West Germany. Apart from this, from the Government of India Act 1935, some provisions of the emergency provision also got it. So unique nature about Indian constitution. In emergency situation, national will be under the control of the Union Government of India. Financial emergency, state emergency and national emergency. These are all the uniqueness we can able to talk inside the Indian constitution. Okay.